The Camino de Santiago is an ancient pilgrimage route that has been traveled by millions of people for over 1,000 years.
For many, walking the Camino is a life-changing experience, a test of endurance and a chance to connect with something greater than themselves. I'm Sandy.
And I'm Jed. Join us on our epic journey as we attempt to walk over 500 miles across Spain. Good morning. We had such a beautiful ending to what started off kind of as a crummy day. You know, after the Cruz de Ferro, we were feeling pretty good, torrential rain. But yesterday, we finally stayed in a town that we weren't able to last time, Molinaseca, crossed over this beautiful Roman bridge. And we stayed at, what was the name of the place?
Casa San Nicolas. It's right near the church of the same name, or not Casa San Nicolas, but the church of San Nicolas. This is such a lovely town. It is so beautiful here. It's like a great stop after coming across the mountains. Kitty.
Oh, hey, cat. We've tried to pet like every cat along the way, and I've had very little success. There's two little black kitties. Oh, there's a third one. Hang on. Can you see them over here? Oh, there's more cats up ahead. This place is full of cats, which makes it a great place. It's kind of chilly this morning. We have, what, 26K to do today? 27?
No.
405?
24, 5? I don't know, something like that.
Fair enough. Final destination for today is Cacabelos. And there's more cats up here, which I freaking love. But all right, guys.
Hi guys, don't mean to disturb you.
Yep. So.
In just a minute.
Hey, you guys behave. I know. Hang on. It's time to get our walking shoes on. Well, we already have them on.
Mine are already on.
Okay, good. All right. Let's get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the town of Ponferrada. Kind of a shock after being in the tiny little town of Molinaseca. We stayed here last time. If you are walking the Camino, or even if you happen to come to Ponferrada, they have this beautiful Templar castle. We're not going through it this time because honestly, we met up with some friends and we were just kind of BSing and kind of lost track of time, so now we're a little bit behind. Because of that, now we have to pick up the pace a little bit and not...
Fine, everything's fine.
Yeah, this is the Camino. Everything is fine. So we have made our ways out of the urban jungle that is Ponferrada. Okay, it's really not that bad. It's actually a cool little town. And we are out in the Spanish countryside and we were walking on pavement. But other than that, everything has been absolutely amazing. The weather is beautiful, it's perfect.
And the views out here of the mountains are gorgeous, so it is a very pleasant walk.
I wanted to circle back to the Cruz de Ferro yesterday because we were pretty broken up about it and I don't think we really explained it very well.
A big part of why we came to this Camino is our cat Kita, and so our overall goal was to get to the Cruz de Ferro. The Cruz de Ferro is a very special place. It's easier to stop and talk about this because my arm started to hurt. When I put my rock at the Cruz de Ferro, it's a place of unburdening. I don't know where or how that tradition started. It's been there since the 11th century, but it's been a place where pilgrims go. You know, not only do they carry something representing their burdens, but they may carry something representing the burdens of someone else, or not even necessarily a burden, because I don't think that's always the best word, but it's a place of letting go, as I see it. I feel like it's a place where you can kind of let things go, the way I can describe it.
Yeah. Yesterday when I deposited that rock, I felt like I let go of grief. It's not completely gone, but I do feel better leaving that rock there.
But we still have to make it to Santiago.
Yep, and we're not going to do it standing around in the middle of the road.
Getting ran over by cars.
Right. It is a cool, brisk morning here in Cacabelos as we leave this tiny, beautiful little town. That sounds scripted and rehearsed because, yeah, I didn't sleep very good last night. I got a little tummy issues, so I know TMI, but...
Yeah. Today we have a very, very short day. We are only headed to the town of Villafranca del Bierzo. I think it's about just shy of 8K. You're like, why are you taking such a short day? Well, we decided we're not going to take any more complete days off. When we want to rest, we're just going to do short days and kind of enjoy the town we're in. That way we're still kind of moving forward. And the last time we walked through that town, we thought it was absolutely beautiful. So we want to stay there this time.
So this town is really good if you're a wine lover. It's a huge wine producing region. Also, one of my favorite things about some of these small towns in Spain is that they have murals. I walked around and saw 3 awesome murals yesterday. One's kind of risque, so I mean, look at this. Woo! I just really appreciate the artwork, and I don't know. I love the murals.
So we stayed at here in Cacabelos. We stayed at a little place called La Gallega. It's right there on the Camino. Great little room for the night. But now it's time to move.
All right, let's go. Adiamos, is that what they say? No, that's
Vámonos.
Vámonos.
So we've only made it just maybe a mile outside of Cacabelos to the little town of Pieros. It's very, very tiny, and as you walk through, after you pass it, there is a little place called Jardín de Pieros, and it is absolutely beautiful. We had no intentions of stopping here, but when we saw this beautiful garden, we absolutely had to. So we're stopping, we're having another cafe con leche, because who doesn't need an extra caffeine or coffee in the morning? And they also had some really beautiful cakes. We were able to get a walnut cake and a lemon cake. I don't know, I could just stop here and sit in the garden for the rest of the day. Can we do that?
I mean, we could, but I don't think we can sleep here.
It's too bad, because if they had a little albergue or something here, like, I would totally stay.
So a little different change of pace. We're actually going to take you into town a little bit this evening. We are in Villafranca del Bierzo.
It's fun saying these names, but this behind us is actually the Iglesia de Santiago, and it's got something very special here. It's called the Puerta del Perdón.
Back in the day, this was an even more treacherous trip than it is today, and pilgrims died, they got really sick, and there wasn't a lot of like modern medical, nothing. So this was a chance to actually go through the gate of pardon if you were super sick and still receive all the accolades and benefits of walking the Camino.
So if you were on your Camino and you just couldn't make it to Santiago, then you could get the same benefits from being here. Kind of a cool thing, especially when you're thinking about those people who are trying to make this journey and they know that they couldn't make it to Santiago.
Plan B.
Plan B.
There are a ton of churches in this town, and one of them that you absolutely have to go to, besides the first one, what was it?
Church of Santa Maria.
Church of Santa Maria. This place is like a mini cathedral. I'm speechless. This place is amazing.
The stained glass in there and the reflections on the floor are just absolutely gorgeous. And then after you visit the cathedral, be sure to go by the rose garden that's right next door, because it's beautiful as well.
This definitely ranks up there with one of our favorite towns on the Camino.
Absolutely.
Well. Fancy seeing you here on the Camino this morning. We're leaving out of, sadly, one of our favorite towns on the Camino.
So we are departing Villafranca del Bierzo this morning, and we have yet another short day in front of us. We absolutely love this section across the mountains, and there are so many great stops here. And we have lots of extra time, so we're just gonna stop at as many as we can. Still make it to Santiago in time. So short days, places we wanted to stay at, staying at another one tonight.
There's a chance of rain today. It is super windy.
Very windy.
Otherwise, it's pretty pleasant. Akin to what Sandy said, you know, a lot of people ask, you know, how long should I take to do the Camino? The answer to that is as long as you can, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, really take your time. And even if you spent all 90 days in Europe, and this is, you know, if you're an American, you know, you still wouldn't see it all. All right, guys, short day. Let's see if we can't beat the rain.
I'll see you soon. See you later.
Alright, let's hope I don't mess it up. You got this.
Don't mess it up. This is a permanent official.
Oh, it's slightly crooked, but
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently walking out of Trabadelo and unfortunately out of one of our new favorite albergues.
So last night we stayed at a little place here called Casa Susi, which is ran by Susi and Fermin. Let us tell you, it is a must stop, one of the best stops that we've had along our Camino this time. The love and dedication that you feel from the moment that you walk in the door to both their albergue and to the Camino, or the pilgrims that enter through their doors, is undeniable. It's such a beautiful place.
So this place is only 10 beds. They have a garden that take vegetables from for their communal dinners.
Susie is an amazing cook, by the way.
Yes.
It's a fantastic meal.
Everyone sits together and it's so homey and it's just inviting and welcoming. It's what the Camino, it's like, it's the feeling that when you're there, it's the feeling that you chase on the entire Camino. I mean, it's got community, love, and it's just an amazing place.
Yeah, it's not like walking into an albergue. It's like walking into your home, like family and friends. And fortunately, we were able to spend the evening there with some really amazing friends. We couldn't have asked for a better experience.
Short day. There was nothing on top of O Sobrero that we could book, so we're only going to go 10K.
To Las Arias, and then we'll do a 20K tomorrow. So yeah, short day, it's okay.
I'm going to put this camera away before I freeze to death because it is chilly this morning. So let's get to it.
Last name is Hall, H-A-L-L. Yes, that's the one.
On the next episode of Wanderful Revolution, our journey across Spain continues.
So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a single step.
Until next time,
Stay wonderful.
Call it a day.